Why you're such a silly man.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Spacebound. Today we'll be swinging through the stores post-Black Friday to see what deals are left on the screaming toddlers aisle 7. Let's jump right into this top 10. Up first at number 10, we got a kid named Jaden. And the video in question opens strong with Jaden swinging at and throwing around the B word towards his own mother.
Don't. Goddamn. Jaden, stop!
Jaden continues to let out limbs fly while the mom tries calming her son down, and when taking him over to the couch doesn't work, she literally takes him down to the ground on the spot they were just standing.
Sitting on the couch. Yes, we are. Stop hitting and kicking. All right, right here. Fine. I'm not doing this all day, buddy. Stop! Then stop hitting me.
Jaden immediately starts wailing as his mother keeps him still, arms even stuck behind his back at multiple points, and it all because poor little Jaden wanted to bring a soccer ball into the department store. Jaden, buddy, you've got one hell of a long life to go.
Stop it! Stop doing that! I'm just giving you a hug, buddy. I'm not gonna let you keep pulling the store apart and hurting me. Mom, can you be off of me? No, I'm just gonna stay like this for right now until you calm down. Mom! I know. Mom, just put your foot. Okay, are you gonna stop hitting and kicking and being violent? Yeah! Okay, you better not. See?
Next up for number 9, we've got a kid inside of a Walmart. Unfortunately, we don't know the names of all these children, so a lot of them will just be kid. Or in some cases, teen. This gaming teen in particular found himself in an Xbox game sampler and realized pretty quickly that he just couldn't hang with the cool kids on aisle 8. The dude legit busted out a jug of water halfway through just to keep himself going, but unfortunately he couldn't keep up with the trials before him.
Yes! Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Why are you crashing?
Number 8 unfortunately takes place in the resting spot of our collective childhoods. R.I.P. Toys R Us. R.I.P. Anyways, the guys recording this video seem to be just enjoying themselves, chatting for the camera before commotion breaks out behind them. It doesn't take long to break down the scene, and thankfully most of said scene ended up getting captured anyways. Never underestimate the power of Pokemon cards.
Why you're such a silly man.
Our number 7 entry comes to you from, you could have probably guessed it, Walmart. Nothing sucks worse than a mixture of shame and older siblings recording you, especially when it's out in the real world for anyone to see. Well, as real world as Walmart can classify, I'm starting to think Willy Wonka might be running those operations. Unfortunately, Charlie and his copious chunks of chocolate are nowhere to be found. Maybe he would have been a bit nicer to Pearson, unlike his bullying brother Jeffrey, who won't take the camera off him.
Oh my god! Jake, Mom! He's videotaping.
Okay, stop it. Jeffrey, stop. What's wrong? Jeffrey, turn it off now.
Oh, he punched me. Mom, Pearson punched me. Okay, Pearson. You better stop. All right, I will.
Next up, the number 6 entrant on our list honestly might not even be a kid. Nowadays, you could slip up and mistake a 20-something-year-old for a teenager, and dangerously vice versa. So the safest way to treat age is just assume everyone is how old they're acting. And if that's the case, this lady qualifies tenfold for the video, as the only mature thing about her is seemingly rage. This girl definitely should have taken her chance to get out of the store while she had it, instead of rushing back to lock herself in the mess she made.
Show this to y'all again. You going to jail. I don't give a Call the loud on her. You can't get out. You can't get out. You want me to tell him to let you out? No! Now! Put your hands on me now! Put your motherfucking hands on me now! So to see y'all again. Give a fuck out this goddamn. They see my balls. That's what the fuck I mean. What else y'all gonna come up with? What y'all say doing for the devil? Leave me the alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh my God. Trip, baby. Get your goddamn soul off of me, bitch! Get your damn soul off of me! Get your mother soul off of me! Get your mother soul off of me! Hey, do you want my shirt? Look, she just knocked over the thing, man. God, you want me to come? What you do for yourself? She tripped.
Our fifth entry comes to you from our beloved GameStop, a sleeper hit store in terms of horror stories. In the gaming community though, this place is known for its fair share of issues, including kids who just really shouldn't be there. We don't know much about this kid. In fact, we only get to spend about a 3-second period with him before he disappears off our screen. But in that short amount of time, I think we get to know him and his situation fairly well. Already on the ground and already in tears, we hear the child cry something inaudible before possibly asking why, before going right back to inaudible. Poor kid possibly just wants his fallen order.
No.
And just like Walmart, GameStop comes back around for the sequel of our fourth on the list. And talk about a complete 180 from a mother trying to get her crying son off the ground to a cop not trying at all to keep some aggressive punk on the floor. The curly redhead boy seemed to have really been a tiny bit off the bottle given his posture before going down, and especially based on his attitude towards the literal police officer trying to help him back up. I don't know about you guys, but if I put myself in a situation that ended up in handcuffs, my response probably wouldn't be "F off, F word." I hope.
Stop. You better try harder. Stop resisting. You better try harder. Stop resisting. Get your hand behind your back. You know what's an accident, right? Get up. Get up first. I already am. I already am. I'm already ready to go. You better off. What's that do? You better off.
The bronze medal of our list actually goes to a pair of kids who got themselves caught chucking rocks at a glass window. Now, that scene never ended up being recorded, so while we don't get to watch these kids throw the tantrum, we do get to see how they respond to the situation and handle the idea of responsibility. And to put it bluntly, exactly how you'd expect.
You didn't do anything. So everyone is lying about the windows over there at the video.
I didn't do nothing over there.
Plenty of stutters and stammering between the weeps from Tony Mohawk's pro skater over here before the bulkier of the two kids gets taken aside and immediately throws Tony Mohawk under the skateboard, selling out his friend and telling the cop that he saw him throw the rocks.
If you want to be honest with me, then I'll just charge you with the ones that were broken.
Tell the truth, I need to go home already. I did.
All right, sit back down.
Okay, it's no big deal.
The coveted silver now belongs to this poorly haired gentleman playing one of those game samplers, this time inside of a Target. This video couldn't get any simpler. Kid wants to play video games, mom keeps bothering him, kid destroys any chance of mom bothering him. It's a classic, an oldie, but a goodie.
Oh my god, stop killing me! Get the out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft!
And if you're asking how in the hell this ranks so highly, come on, when was the last time you saw a flip phone, let alone it shattering into oblivion?
Not now, Mom. I'm in the middle of a game.
And finally, our #1 spot, gold medal, goes to a young kid utterly devastating the local dollar store. I'll take bizarre, out of context sentences for 200 Alex. Everything you love about the temper tantrum videos is here and then some. Young, slightly mysterious child with far too much fury. Check. Shaky cam narrator following and providing humorous commentary over the chaos? Check. Employees and management with no idea how to handle real life scenarios? Check. And the cherry check on top, parental figures swooping in the last minute with the intensity of 1,000 suns as the narrator preaches how they would have punished the kid if it was theirs. Check, check, cherry on top, triple checker. This is the holy grail of in-store temper tantrums, ladies and gentlemen.
Jit is mad. Jit don't got no family. Jit say, please. Definitely. Cereal everywhere. Jit is crazy. Hey, I'm talking about, bro, like, Jit. Oh, Jit going, nobody don't know who Jit is here, bro, like. Hey, Jit. Like, Jit is going ham in this. We is in dollar store. Hey, Jit going ham, man, look at this. You hit me with that, you gonna lose your life. That ain't bullshit. You hear me?
I'm not prepared to do it.
I'm glad you ain't afraid, because I ain't either. Let's go. Let's go.
I told him, what I did to him, he need his ass whooped.
And besides that, that concludes 10 spoiled kids temper tantrums in stores. If you've enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and also comment down below what your favorite part was, and maybe if we missed something, tell us about it. Also subscribe with notifications on to never miss a video like this in the future, and besides that, have a great day.